We good?
You're good.
All right, 2014 Phillips Snowcase.
Boom, 2014, baby.
Calendar. There's
Pulling it down. Oh, yeah, sorry, continue.
There's not much of 2014 left anymore,
That is correct.
How do you feel about that?
I am, you know, 2014's been a good year. It's been, sometimes been a little bit of a bumpy year. You know, we've had some stresses that have happened in our lives, but it's been a good year overall.
It was the year of us getting married. That is very true. So that's a big part of it. Maybe we should, I don't know, 2014, woo!
We'll always remember 2014.
Well, okay, if we have prom, would it be 2014? 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't do like 2014, 2014.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. 2014.
2014. Anyways, let's continue on with our...
Please, yeah. Okay, what do we have today, Kate?
Today we have a Breaking Bad.
That was the theme song. And then there's like a rattlesnake at the end.
Well, that does not sound like any of Breaking Bad, but it is a Krypton.
Krypton.
Ripa.
I think it's Rye PA.
It says Pa.
That's PA, girl.
Ripa.
It's not Kelly Ripa. This is a Rye PA.
Ripa. Well, too bad they should have like dots next to it, not Ripa.
That's true. But then they'd be like Rye, Pennsylvania. What's up with that?
Yeah, well, it would be like then it would be RYEPA. That doesn't make any sense.
I can't believe you said Ripa. That's
Ripa.
Krypton made its appearance on this planet as a special guest in the Hop Box in 2010, and it's been radiating flavor ever since.
Oh gosh, radiation.
In a Rye PA, generous portions of rye malt are added to the mash in place of barley, injecting a drier, almost spicy note to the brew. Enjoy Krypton cold wherever you find your fortress of solitude. Ready? You're gonna like this one.
Right.
Pours a pale light honey color with a marshmallow whitehead. Aromas of apple and slight citrus, a bright floral flavor with a slight spice that lingers on the back of the tongue, finishes crisp and fresh. I'm going to go ahead and suggest that...
I never heard of a tasting note saying it's finished, crisp, and fresh. So it's like a minty flavor or something like that?
I'm going to go ahead and guess that, Kate, your tasting notes for this beer, it is a light beer with strong notes of hops. It finishes like hops and leaves your whole mouth tasting like hops.
Well, it is available year-round, exclusively in the Hop Box mixed pack.
I didn't know they had a Hop Box.
You're going to love that. I'm not going to touch that.
I would be interested in getting a Hop Box mixed pack just to have the beers at the same time so I could, you know, finally get a little bit more of what's different between them.
Or at least you have a baseline that everything is a hop.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you're
going
malt hop.
Because if there's a hop box and malt box, I'll take the malt box and you can take the hop box, and then every day we'll do one each.
That would be cool,
I'll be the malt professional and you be the hop professional.
It's fine by me.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, the smell. What the heck? What the heck? I can actually taste the flowery flavor that they were actually saying.
This is not as hoppy as I would expect.
I'm not surprised because it's hoppy. It tastes like flower beer.
I don't know if I get the flower part, but
well, like if after you drink it, breathe it through your mouth so that you can not nose out your mouth.
Feel like a goddamn idiot now. This isn't as hoppy as I expected. It's got definite like hop. No, I wouldn't say hop notes. It's like the sheet paper's made out of hops, but it's not as hoppy as the other stuff. And it's been a couple of days. You think my sensitivity to hops would be a little higher? I mean, there's definitely a hops flavor, but it's not as overpowering as something like Hop Circle or Amnesiac.
I totally agree. You can taste the hop, but it's not the hop that is maybe offensive flavor in this beer. I say it's flowery. I don't know if any of you tasted like rose candy. It's quite popular in Asian country, I believe. I think I had a gum. It's supposed to be flavored like a rose, And I'm like, "Weh, what the heck is this?" Right? I'm just like, "Weh." But it really is similar to it. You have to do it after. You don't go like that's just whistling backwards.
No, whistling backwards is Genieso.
Oh my god. You gotta open up your nose too. But not breathe your nose. No, not breathe your nose.
I was breathing through my mouth.
Yeah. Open up your nose. You don't have to do that. Just
what do you mean open up? My nose is always open.
So like breathe basically with your mouth and nose together. Like both together. Not just your mouth.
Girl, I have no idea. I think I just created like a negative pressure differential inside of my body. I'm probably gonna implode soon.
Oh my god.
What do you think of this one, Kate?
It is very unique. I never tasted beer anything like this. Maybe there's flowery beer out there in the world that I might not know of. You know, I haven't drank all the beer in the world, but it is definitely. I would not give this explosive turtle shell of the green ipecac. I would have a flower garden of a lady like doing the little like the with like the flower like in the air with like a little picnic basket and just like that would be the label.
But then you got to think about it. You're trying to sell like a snobby beer. You're trying to sell to assholes like me. If I saw a beer and it had like a Victorian lady in like a bonnet throwing flowers in the air, I'd be like.
And then there would be like flowery on the ground too.
I would look at that and I would say that doesn't seem like my kind of thing. What is this, like a barley wine or something?
But I guess like with this it's like even though it tastes like flour, there's a freaking ipecac blowing with the turtle shell.
You know, I have to be honest, I don't really like this all that much.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's probably, it might even be my least favorite in the pack thus far, to be honest.
It's very unique. I think if you love this beer, you would never find anything but like this beer. But I think I would say 70%, 80% would not like this. It's very, I say offensive flavor.
I think I would actually be inclined to agree. I like hops and I can tolerate it. But the aftertaste in particular is very, very strong.
Yes.
Like as I swallow more and more here,
it really builds up.
Sticks
it feels
with
like
you.
Flower garden in my neck.
I don't get any of the flower.
Really?
But it does say a bright floral flavor. So
it is very bright, flowery flavor, I have to say.
Honestly, I don't pick up very much aroma or those are aromas.
But then you don't really. You're not so good at smelling, per se.
I'm a bad smeller, it's true.
Yeah, I'm suffocating because Ruka or Tomo will poop and they never cover it. I'll be like, oh, the poop smell. And I'll be like, oh, it smells good here.
I don't say it smells good.
But you would not smell it at all.
I don't pick up, maybe this is me not having a refined palate. I don't pick up any spice to it. Maybe my taste buds still have not recovered from the spice of the ginger beer 2 weeks ago.
It was nuked. It nuked.
Exactly. This is as bad, I think, as the Snowcase gets. It's not undrinkable, but
this is not ginger beer.
I like the ginger beer a little bit more than this, honestly.
Ginger beer is whole medicine. Mama medicine.
I don't think this is. It's not undrinkable, but I would rather have any of the other IPAs in the pack over this. Might be a personal thing. I've never had a quote unquote rye IPA. I don't totally taste the difference, but I'm getting like a real strong aftertaste that even for my hop-addled sensibilities is a little bit overkill.
It's not the hop that's giving the offensive aftertaste. It is the flowery flavor, I have to say. It does. I definitely disagree with the fresh aftertaste because they said.
I don't know what is fresh.
Like after you have mint candy or some, I don't know, Fisherman's, like the candy.
I guess.
But
I don't get that too much. I get the opposite. I feel like I got like a swamp.
Yeah, I feel like I just ate an ipecac and I just need to throw up the ipecac. I'm the Isaac.
It's kind of an unpleasant feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drink more of this.
I'm gonna say that this is probably my least favorite in the pack. I'm going to give it 2 out of 5. A little interesting.
It is indeed interesting for sure.
People are going to say, well, if that's a 2 out of 5, what's a 1? A 1 is like...
cheap.
Dirt, like...
No, I would say cheap and not innovative and just like...
Right, it's at least interesting. I drank a lot of 1 out of 10s, or sorry, 1 out of 5s in university, you know, talking about like...
Excuse me.
No offense, yeah. Kokanee, Coors Light, like dollar lagers.
Right.
I can get down, you know, you want to have 20 or 30 beers in a night, that's what you want.
So gross.
But for stuff that's maybe a slight cut above, this is about, for me, the bottom of that next strata.
It's at least innovative, and it's something that you never tasted, right?
And hopefully we'll never taste again.
They actually gave it a try on things, but it's not a dollar beer for sure. I think no one will buy $1 for this.
Took another sip and I'm like, you know, it's kind of striking me a little better now, but I'm going to stick by my rating.
If you take 1 sip and wait for 5 minutes and 1 sip after 5, I think that works better. If you take a sip and then kind of gulping through, it really builds up that aftertaste and gets really offensive a little bit.
All right. What's your score, Kate?
Let's see. I say 3 Ruka, trying to get into reusable...
where we keep our reusable grocery bags?
Yes.
Yeah, three Rukas trying to break into where we keep our dangerous under the sink chemicals.
Not chemicals. There's no chemical. It's just reusable grocery bags, trying to get into it and like trying to like get out of it later on, and he kind of strangles himself because of his own stupidity.
Correct.
And 6 Tomo watching and trying to learn
so
what his big brother is doing and trying to learn for himself.
I like how these like reviews also end up having a little bit of what's the most recent stress with the cats as well.
It's a cat's update. You see now my master plan is.
All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow.
For sure. We looked at the tomorrow's beer. It was a green cap for sure. You know what that tells me? Green.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, I remember what it is. It's going to be hoppy again tomorrow. I'm excited. We have our own theories. I think that's a good look for you. You look like Ron Perlman in Pacific Rim. You know, the black market guy.
Yes.
Now you got like a Brad Pitt 12 Monkeys thing going on.
I thought you ordered the mermaid skin. Ah!
This could go terribly wrong. I'm excited for this Friday. There's still some like 9.5%, 10% beers.
10.5.
10.5. We have a different opinion. Kate thinks 10.5 is coming on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
I can understand the reasoning. I think 10.5 is coming this Friday because it's the last Friday before Christmas Eve. But we'll see. We'll see.
Christmas Eve.
Either way, I mean, I kind of hope it's tomorrow because it's gonna be weird for us to do videos on the. What are we gonna do?
We're basically gonna say like on Monday. I guess we'll drink Monday.
Right.
And then we'll be like, this is Christmas Eve's beer and Christmas Eve beer.
Oh, we'll only have 2 extras.
Right.
Okay.
And then we'll be like, we'll drink it in Victoria.
Yeah, because we won't be here.
Exactly.
For a couple days.
Maybe we'll be like, you see the background? It's like trees and like Santa Claus. I'm like, and we're drinking the beer right now.
You can probably, if we take both beers with us, we could probably do a vlog from Victoria if you wanted to.
And then we'd be like, you see this? And then we should totally drink that the drink that Frick Flakes and not Frick Flakes. I mean the
Banal and Achievement Dude. Yulmust.
We'll also drink that too on a different day, hopefully, or we'll be drinking too
bloated.
Much. Yeah.
You're extremely bloated.
I was drinking too much. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later.
Bye. Woo.